What's up, everybody? Good to see you and welcome back to the Potato Boat YouTube channel. Today we are beginning our coverage of an absolutely awesome brand new survival game out there called V Rising, where you play as a vampire coming back into the world to take over. And there is a lot to this game. It is amazing. I'm excited to show more of it to you guys as we go along, but today we're gonna answer something very simple for you guys. Today we're gonna show you how to get leather for that first really strong armor you can really get, which is the Night Stalker armor and other stuff like that. But as always, before we get started, please go down in below or wherever you are on your phone or whatever and hit that subscribe button. It brings me to life and I appreciate it. Also leave a thumbs up and comment down below if this was useful to you. But without further ado, let us get us some of the leather. Now, before we get going, there are some pretty required prerequisites to this journey if you want to get the most out of it. And that is one, the boss that you have to face is level 20. So I recommend having at least your reinforced gear, if not copper gear. There is ways to outplay, and there is a pretty good tactic that I found to fight her. She's not super hard, the boss we have to face, but do be prepared for a level 20 enemy. Also, to make the tannery that we're gonna have to make to get the leather, you do need to have already built your first building and first coffin and everything, and you need to have built the sawmill because we're gonna need planks out of that as well. But if you have all that, the first thing we need to do is go to the blood altar, and we are going to be hunting down the boss, Keely, the Frost Archer. Now, this is the boss that is going to give us not only the tannery unlock, but also the ability to have the leather recipe. So this is going to be our first major step in getting leather. Now, if you're still pretty new to the game and you haven't used the blood altar yet, you want to make sure that you click the track blood button below Keely's picture. What this will do is, as you navigate the overworld, you will see a blood trail, a blood scent that is going to lead you to the location that Keely is at. Now, to give you a general idea where she's at, she's in this bandit trapper camp over here on the far right side of the bottom of the beginner first area on the map. This is where she's going to be, probably closer to the center part of this camp when you get there, which does mean you need to fight through the guards in the surrounding area. But once you get inside and you start to clear, I highly recommend going into these tents as you see them and clearing out enemies, because if you get caught fighting her during the day like I did, these tents are closed off and it's a nice little area to control her and anyone that comes in, especially if you have some good AoE spells going for you. But once you find her and you get going, the fight, in all honesty, is not super hard. She has a few moves. She has a power shot that shoots like 3 arrows. She has an invisibility where she tries to reposition on you. She has basic attacks, and she does a big volley that she shoots into the air, and it shows you on the ground where the arrows are going to land. Very easily dodgeable, especially with your space bar, your reposition move. She's pretty easy. Just make sure you don't get caught up front with a lot of that burst, and make sure you just do everything you can to keep moving around and track her when she goes invisible, and this should be a pretty easy kill. Now, once you do manage to take her down, it's time to have that nice long trek home wherever you set up camp to set up that tannery. Again, you're going to need 8 planks from your sawmill and 160 animal hide, which you just get from killing the wildlife, to make sure you can build the tannery. Find a nice place to set it up and build it. It is in your building tab under refinement and production. It should be over toward the right, and it's super easy to build from there. And there you go. We are almost to our sweet leather. All we need to do is feed this monstrosity more animal hide, and for every 16 animal hides you give it, it will give you 1 leather. And again, this is a super useful resource, so you build some really good armor with it, and it's pretty simple to go. That's the only resource you need. So you should be set up with all of the beautiful leather that your heart desires. And that, my friends, is how you get yourself not only the tannery, but that is how you get leather in V Rising. If you enjoyed the video today, make sure you hit the subscribe button, where we pump out guide content all the time for all of your favorite survival titles. Make sure you leave that thumbs up. That really means the world to us. And leave a comment down below if this is the first time that you found out that you could even get leather. or, you know, whatever you want to talk about. It's the YouTube comment section. But until next time, have yourself a merry little Christmas. Hey, thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. If you want some more content that we have made, make sure to check out any of the videos you see here on screen, or stop by the Potato Boat YouTube channel and check out all the cool stuff that we've made. But until then, we'll see you in the next video.